Hey kiddos, it's Mrs. Gershon here. Today we are going to talk about writing conclusions for our persuasive speeches. I have included a checklist here for you that indicates the 3rd and 4th grade goals that we're working to push ourselves towards when writing a persuasive speech. I just want to highlight for a moment the 3rd grade, what we call ending. That's what we're working on today, writing conclusions. The 3rd grade checklist goals are: I worked on an ending, perhaps a thought or comment related to my opinion. When I hop over to the 4th grade side, it says, I wrote an ending for my piece in which I restated and reflected on my opinion or my claim, perhaps suggesting an action or response based on what I had written. An action or response is coming from the audience, kiddos. You want the audience to do or say something or go try something after they've read your persuasive speech. So we're going to take those items from that checklist and we're going to apply it to our graphic organizer today to start the process of writing a conclusion for our persuasive speech. So here I have my notes. The first part of this says to restate your claim or brave, bold statement, which my claim or brave, bold statement was that I thought traveling to space was an amazing experience or amazing opportunity. So I'm going to state that again. I believe that traveling to space would be an amazing opportunity. So coming down here, suggest something that you want your audience to do now. That's really pushing ourselves towards that 4th grade skill. How do I want my audience to react to this? What do I want them to do? Do I also want them to travel to space? Do I maybe want them to read that article and make a decision for themselves about what they would want to do in regards to traveling to space or not? So I'm going to ask them to go do something. I'm going to ask them to consider what it would be like to travel to space and what an amazing opportunity it would be for them. So I'm going to say, please consider what it would be like to travel into space. What a wonderful opportunity for everyone. So in writing conclusions, you want to make sure that you're restating your claim or brave, bold statement, and then you want to suggest that your reader do something with the information that you've given. You want them to create their own opinion, or you want them to go out and actually do an action. All right, kiddos, you're going to take this idea, make sure you go back to your first box and look at what your brave, bold statement was so you can restate it at the end, and then think about how you want your audience to react from this point on, and you're going to fill in that last paragraph 4 conclusion box. All right, happy writing.